Did the US use time travel to win World War II with weapons developed during the Cold War with the Soviet Union?
You are listening to Exopolitics Today with Dr. Michael Salla, your source for the uncensored truth regarding the human, extraterrestrial, global, and political agenda. Click the like button and subscribe to this channel. And now, here's Dr. Michael Salla.
According to the legendary Montauk Project whistleblower Bielek, the US first discovered time travel technology in 1936 and was given assistance from the future to win World War II. Bielek's startling information provides an answer to a common question concerning extraterrestrial intervention in human affairs. How did Nazi Germany lose the war if they were receiving technological assistance from Draco Reptilians, as claimed by secret space program insiders such as William Tompkins in his Selected by Extraterrestrials book series? On April 20, 2000, Bielek recorded video testimony of his involvement in the famous Philadelphia experiment and US classified research into time travel. During his recording, he described how time travel technology was discovered by accident in 1936. A submerged Atlantean crystal was discovered by the US Navy drilling ship Kearsarge in the Bermuda Triangle area of the Atlantic Ocean. After disappearing for 2 months due to the Atlantean crystal's activation, the Kearsarge returned with its crew intact to share the incredible news that they had travelled into the future. Future humans had given them detailed instructions for how to develop time travel technology, which would be vital for success in the coming World War. After 2 years of experimentation and calibration, the time travel technology was ready for use, according to Bielek's sources. The time travel technology was subsequently used to gain advanced weapons from the future that were used in World War II. In the following extract from Bielek's April 20, 2000 video recording, he explained what he had learned about the use of time travel technology during World War II.
Stories I ran into and the information I had, which partly came out of the Los Alamos Laboratories Black Vault, as did so much other things, was they found out how to calibrate it. They were able to use the Kearsarge and later a number of other ships similarly outfitted with the appropriate equipment for time travel into the future. And this allegedly, according to my information, became essential to the winning of World War II against Nazi Germany. We had to pull some hardware out of the future, modify a few things, and even if you look at the end of the war, wherein we dropped a plutonium bomb as well as a standard uranium gun barrel type bomb on Japan. The one in Hiroshima was a uranium gun barrel bomb, and the one in Nagasaki by public statement was a plutonium bomb. One has to ask some very serious questions. Since in the record of the development of the atomic bomb, the test at Trinity Flats was stated in the manuals and the declassified information to be a plutonium bomb, and that it took all of the production of plutonium out of Hanford Engineering Works for over a year to produce enough plutonium of bomb grade that they could use to test a bomb. They were so concerned about whether it would work or not because they implied previous failures, which was true. They put a very heavy steel shell around the bomb in case it fails, that they wouldn't lose the plutonium, they could salvage it. Of course, it did happen that that particular device exploded quite well, left a nice glassy plating on the desert floor, and was seen for many, many miles. But that took all of the plutonium that we had produced up to that time. How did we, within 1 month, get enough plutonium to build a bomb and drop it on Nagasaki? That has never been answered. And I think the answer lies in the fact that we had time travel capability and took some of the plutonium production out of the future, where in the 80s and 90s and 70s even, we were able to produce it in rather large amounts, relatively speaking. The Russians, over 40 years, in one of their secret cities, have built up a stock of 40 tons of bomb-grade plutonium they don't know what to do with. And they're still producing it. So it's not that difficult to produce once you have the proper facilities. Other than that one specific instance, I'm told there were other instances of time travel being used to produce hardware in the future, that is our era, let us say the 80s, to be used during the period of World War II. The bottom line was we militarily defeated Hitler and the Axis powers and Japan, and the world settled back to an uneasy peace.
Bielek's incredible testimony is supported by historical events. The US Kearsarge AB-1 was a drilling ship that was active up to 1940, so it's feasible that it was involved in the discovery of ancient Atlantean technology buried in the Bermuda Triangle area of the Atlantic Ocean. Also, the entire secrecy over the development of the Manhattan Project raises many questions over how two distinct types of atomic bombs could be developed and deployed only days apart to bring the Pacific War to a quick end. Additionally, the Philadelphia experiment, which multiple researchers have confirmed as genuine, appears to be an offshoot of time travel research involving Navy ships that can be traced back to the Kearsarge incident. Finally, Bielek's involvement with the Montauk Project from 1971 to 1983, which also conducted time travel experiments, does support his claim of having had access to highly classified material at various facilities, including the alleged Black Vault at Los Alamos National Laboratory. Bielek's testimony supports claims that World War II was not only a temporal war between different extraterrestrial factions, as I've discussed previously, but also involved future humanity. In fact, Bielek claims that he was sent to the future and witnessed firsthand future humans operating in 2137 and 2800 AD, and why they wanted Bielek to help them change future timelines. In my upcoming webinar, Time Travel, Temporal War and Our Future, I will investigate Bielek's incredible time travel claims and contrast these with information from other insiders, researchers and experiences concerning the Philadelphia experiment, Montauk Project, Project Pegasus, Wingmakers and Romania's Department Zero conducting research into the Bujeji Mountains discoveries. Bielek's testimony, along with the testimony and documents provided by others concerning time travel technology, supports claims that future humanity has played a critical role in influencing past events in our history, such as World War II. Most importantly, time travelers from our future, along with highly evolved extraterrestrial civilizations, are here today to assist us in revealing long-suppressed knowledge and transforming our world. This has been Dr. Michael Sala with exopolitics.org. To listen to more of my podcasts, please remember to join my email list, or you can like and subscribe to any of my Exopolitics Today podcast channels.